Hello, Sagittarius. Grand Rising, rise and shine. I'm going to let you all come on into the room. I'm going to let you come in. Whenever you come in, you can say hello so I can see if the chat is working. Hopefully, I won't shake the camera too much today. Come on in, Sagittarius. Today, this is going to be, I don't know. I feel like I give you guys a little bit of everything. Hey, what's going on, guys? I can't see. So is that Love More Queen? Universe? Yo. Hey. All right. So maybe the easiest way to say how I'll do this is going to be like channeling a little bit, just because I'll just, whatever I pull. So whatever I pull, that's what I'm going to talk about. It's not going to be anything specific. Okay. And of course, I'm going to talk about, all the other good stuff that you guys like love and all of that. Okay. That's what I'll do. It'll be easier that way. Hey, Farah. Farah, when are you going to get deployed? I saw that you said that in the comment section. When are you going to get deployed? I actually saw that and was like, oh no. Hey, everybody. Hey, LaShondra. In January. Oh, wow. They tell you that far in advance? I did not know that. Okay. I did not know that. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. This is going to be for Sagittarius. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you. I'm just going to go ahead and pull a few cards so I can channel for you. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign. I definitely see that. Thank you. Yeah, could be a Virgo here that you could be dealing with. Let's talk about it, guys. You do have the Two of Cups in your second placement. Nine of Wands. And then you have the Queen of Swords. All right, give me a second. Let me see what's happening here. I love the fact that there's opportunities coming for you when it comes to, let's just talk about your money for a second. It'll be a little bit easier for me to kind of break it down in sections. I do see that for a lot of you, you've been having trouble with finances in some kind of way. Maybe the opportunities were not there. Maybe you've had issues with your health. Maybe you've had family issues or family problems where you could not really get your finances up. Maybe you didn't have the skill. Okay. But either way, I see that as far as your second house, as far as your money, your comfortability, okay, that is going to improve through some new opportunities that are going to come in here for you, okay? But a lot of you guys are going to have to, I do see struggle because we see the strength card, but this is also putting forth effort. Some of you guys are not necessarily putting forth the effort to obtain these opportunities, which is, this could be from writing out your resume. This could be applying for jobs online, stuff like that. Okay. You can't complain about not having opportunities. And then, you have to kind of put yourself out there. Now, as far as relationships, I do see you guys moving and traveling. Interesting enough. Okay. We have someone here that will be moving or moving around. But I am seeing that. I see moving or moving around or traveling. I'm definitely seeing a lot of movement in your home area here. Some of you have dealt with a Leo or were dealing with a Leo in the past. And relationships have been very strained. Your struggle for most of you hasn't just been with your finances, it's definitely been in romantic relationships. Some of you are presently in a romantic relationship, and there's a lot of struggle between you and this person. You have two cards that kind of makes it seem like whoever you've been dealing with may be very smart, maybe very attractive. The way that they appear to be on the outside, the way the person that who they are or presented to the world can seem just so posh, right? Everything about them could be right, but they seem to be the type of person that get easily like their ego gets bruised very easily, or they're very sensitive. I do see even when they do get their ego bruised, then they lash out at you, or the conversation turns into an argument. I'm still seeing that boundaries have been, and this is with any relationship. For a lot of you, you're going to have to start. I'll say it this way. You can stand you can stand up for yourself, but I don't think that it necessarily have to be in the way that you guys are doing it. I feel like there gets cross communication. You're trying to get your point across, and when you're trying to get your point across, it looks like it's an argument, and it starts to be an argument. Then someone says that your attitude is rough, or the way you say things is too rough. Okay. I feel like, some of you guys are trying to change that. Okay. I do want to clarify this Two of Cups. I want to know why this is coming out here for you. This is for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, a lot of you are either dealing with someone who's married or you're married. But we got to talk about this, y'all. Poor communication. I don't care if you are married. I don't care if you've been dealing with someone. This has been a problem. It could be your person doesn't communicate very well with you, or this is intentional. I also see that for some of you, you guys have a not so good relationship with either one of your parents, father, mother, someone in a relationship in general is too passive. And you in your position, Sagittarius, you're coming out and with who you are as the emperor. I don't know. Maybe this is you need to gain control, gain self-control. Someone has been saying that maybe you have a lack of empathy, because the emperor could be good, but also when it comes in the way that it's coming out, could be very tyrannical, could be a control freak. You could be sweet, but I feel like someone is basically saying that someone is a control freak, or you're trying to control me. This is what you're being accused of. This is sitting in your position, doesn't necessarily have to be you. This could be somebody that you're dealing with, but that's what I'm saying. A lot of you have been in a partnership for a very long time, and you're waiting for your person to pop the question. You're waiting for them to advance the relationship. And truthfully, your person isn't really sure if that's what they want to do. Now, let me check and see where your person's position is actually. Interesting. That is really crazy, because they already came out as the Nine of Wands, and they're also coming out as the Ten of Wands. There's a lot of, when you go through so much, there's so much there. It's like it gets kind of cloudy, it gets backed up. It's like a drain. There's been so many problems in this relationship. This person is just, a little uncertain if this is something that they want to do, if you guys are waiting on a proposal. The Ten of Wands is a lot of guilt, it's a lot of problems, a lot of issues, and there's really no romance there anymore. I'm not really seeing the spark with this situation. It's almost like you're together just to be together for some of you. And I also feel like this person could be watching someone else. For some of you, you're being accused. You're being accused of dealing with other people. I'm just telling you right now, your person is in a Nine of Wands position. Your person is saying, hey, do you love me? Do you want me? I don't feel sexy. I feel abandoned by you. I feel like, maybe we're drawing, we're not close anymore. There's been a lot of fights, a lot of arguments, is what it looks like to me. I see that for some of you for your job, I'm definitely seeing that. If you are in your own business, partnerships looks pretty good. I feel like communication may be an issue, maybe some misunderstandings with contracts with some of you with dealing with outside contractors for your business. So just make sure everything is, as far as these two cards are concerned, the Three of Wands and the Page of Swords. Please make sure everything that you are signing, you know exactly what it means, because misunderstandings will come about with this type of energy. Some of you have had a lot of unexpected occurrences, a lot of things that have been very unexpected for you, and you're at this point of possibly even feeling like you want to give up. Now, you could feel like that now, but your person is also feeling like that. It's like maybe this is the reason why you guys are bonded. Maybe both of you are suffering from trauma. Maybe a lot of you have experienced a lot of difficulties or unfortunate events, and that's the reason why you guys are together. Maybe that's the thing that's really kind of pasting you, but I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to see as far as a loving connection with someone that you're already with, or someone that you have been in a connection, you have some type of history with. I'll say it that way. Let's get this Queen of Swords. Someone is threatening to cut off money. Someone is threatening to cut off child support. I never saw that in this reading before, but someone is definitely threatening to cut it off if you do not cooperate. For some of you, I'm definitely seeing that you're cutting off some type of assistance or money that you've been given to somebody. I don't know why this feels more so like child. This feels more so like it's either because of a child, or you are cutting off some type of assistance that you're giving to a child. But more so, this is like someone threatening to cut off someone because of a child. This is like child support. A lot of you are at home with your kids. You're working from home with your kids. And I feel like, because they're out of school, you feel like you can't get anything done. That could be another reason why arguments are starting within the house. Children are really playing a role in your fourth part of your reading. It just looks like, just in general, you can't get anything done. Children are running around the house. You're worried about your money. There is fear about finances here. Some of you are cutting someone off because of their thoughtless behavior, because of their immaturity. Okay. Now, this could be a friend. This could have something to do with a lover, but this is what I'm saying here. Let's go ahead. Let's get your outcome. This is going to be for Sagittarius. If some of you have not been feeling, if you have not been feeling well, I'm seeing that a lot of you are doing more so herbal remedies, okay? And I do see healing here for you, actually. There is definitely a third party here. So there's definitely like someone who's in a marriage or who's in some type of partnership, and there's a third party all up in this reading. Sagittarius, it's going to be best for you, especially if you're really confused about your love life right now. It's best for you to really start focusing on your money, on your finances. That's really what your the theme of your reading pretty much is going to be. A lot of you, like I said before, because there's moving and opportunities here, you don't want that to pass you by because of this, your love situation that's not working. I'm not really seeing today specifically, I'm not seeing really good love connections. I see a lot of drama, I see a lot of problems, I see a lot of pettiness is what it looks like to me. Some of you guys are already separated from someone that you probably were married to or had children by, and it's just been a back and forth thing. You're watching them, they're watching you. I see a lot of spying, whether this is someone coming to your house or someone watching you on the internet. I am seeing a lot of those things. I'm also seeing childhood wounds. For some of you, that's what's really coming up for you right now. That was one of the first things that came out. Leo first house, which is you, crying. And I'm not really sure why. It has 5 different reasons why you could be crying here: childhood, money, your relationship, and it could be a combination of all of those things. Some of you guys have been suffering from intestinal issues, stomach issues, not being able to sleep. A lot of those things is what I'm saying that you are facing. Okay. You feel like you're running a gamut. Basically, you're doing too much. You don't have any help. It's that type of stuff. Maybe that's another reason why you feel like you're fussing at the children because they're not doing their chores. Now, one of the cards that came out here for you is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is just like what I said at first. Remember, I talked about these opportunities. Seven of Cups is opportunities coming in here for you. Okay. Opportunities definitely with partnership. I'm telling you, partnership is something that I'm saying. But if you're in one right now, I just don't necessarily, for a few of you, I'm not necessarily seeing it being the one. I feel like a lot of you are wasting your time. Let's get the last 2. And I feel like there's someone in particular who's watching you, or it could be a few people who's watching you who's interested, but I'm not sure if you're paying attention here, Sagittarius. A lot of you are suffering from a guilty conscience too, and I don't know why. You have some decisions to make, heavy decisions. Okay. It's basically like the polarities, you know what you should do, but you're not doing it. A lot of you are in that energy as well. Okay. Clarity will come, all right, because the Queen of Swords is in your future position. Again, like I said here, even with the Ace of Pentacles, money is definitely going to come, especially if you guys have been having money issues. That's definitely coming. Some of this could be some type of money from court. What else? What is the organization? Some type of company. Maybe they owe you money, you're suing or something like that. I'm definitely seeing that money will be coming through that, or inheritance. This could be like, you're getting inheritance from family, okay, or it could come through a divorce. Either way, it's something that will be coming in a big amount, a big chunk is something that I'm saying. As far as relationships, you are at a crossroad. That's going to be up to you, Sagittarius. Okay. I don't like the fact that the Nine of Swords is sitting in your first position, which is talking about a very anxiety state. You have a lot of 9s here, a lot of 9s. And to me, you're almost at the end of something. What does that mean for you in particular? Does this have something to do with you being in this house that you're in, that you're about to move away from because you cannot stand it, that, the appliances are not working, it's been rats in your garage, something like that I'm seeing that you are going to be ending or something, moving away from. For a lot of you, it is definitely relationships is something that I'm saying here. Okay. But this is what I have for you. Thank you guys, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Like I said, this was kind of like last minute. I didn't know if I was on the channel or not, but this is what I have for you guys. Again, if you guys are new, please like to subscribe, hitting up my notification bell, and I will see you guys back here again soon. Let me say bye to somebody. Hey, 500 Queen.